How's it, YouTube friends? I am back, and I am going to do a little tutorial on decorating your Hobonichi. I just thought this would be a fun share in case someone wants to see how I do it. I'm going to decorate a little bit with some vellum and some acetate that I have on hand right here, as you can see. And this is my Hobonichi 2019. I just have a pencil with an eraser, and I have a corner rounder. I might use this, and I have just a piece of cardstock that I got from my stash to make a template with, and then my planner, my Hobonichi planner. And I have just this simple paper trimmer by Fiskars. Okay, so what I've done already is I've picked out my vellum and acetate that I'm going to use for each month. And we'll see how it pans out. So I just picked some things. I got this from Hobby Lobby, and yep, that's Paper Studio, Hobby Lobby. This is just a regular piece of paper, but it has some sheen on it, and it's pink. So I thought that might look nice like that. So we'll see. I might as well just show you what I have. This is Recollections brand, and this is a piece of vellum. It's wrapped nicely. Here is the SKU number in case anyone wants to look for that at Michael's. It's a 12 by 12 sheet, just in the separate paper aisle. This is a piece of vellum from the current TPS kit. Gorgeous. This is another piece of vellum. I do believe this is from the current TPS kit as well. This is another piece of vellum from TPS. I don't remember which month. And this is a piece of vellum from Hobby Lobby, made by the Paper Studio, called Tropical Landscape Vellum. Very cute. This is TPS acetate with cute little unicorns. Another piece of vellum from TPS. This is another piece of acetate. This is for Michael's, in the separate section where they sell all of the scrapbook paper. It's a 12 by 12, and it has gold polka dots all over it. This is a TPS piece of acetate from last year's kit during the fall, and another one from TPS acetate from last year's fall kit, and then another piece of acetate and it has rose gold polka dots on it, from TPS as well. So I thought I would just see how this works out. I don't know, it might make it too thick. Whatever, I'm gonna do it. We'll see how it works. So all I've done is taken my piece of cardstock, just plain cardstock. You can use whatever you want, and I've just measured it to where I want to cut it. And then I put a line there, and then I came over here and I put a line up here, and that's it so far. So then I just decided, oh, well, I might as well film it. Someone might want to watch that. Might inspire somebody else to decorate their planner. I'm sure a lot of people have already done this video, but I haven't, so I'm going for it. Okay, so I'm just going to cut my paper down and see if I cut it right, and then I'll save this in my stash. Oh, Lord. Did I cut that whole thing off? Where is my other mark? Oh, dude. Okay, it's on this side. It happens. What are you gonna do? Alright, so all I'm gonna do is fix that and make another line on this one. That's it. So I can cut it down to the proper size. It happens. No biggie. Okay. And this is just my template. That's why I make a template. So that way my final product will be golden. Okay, so then I'm just going to get my hobo and make sure I cut it the right size. I didn't. Oops, this is the side I want. My bad. See? That's why I do it that way. Okay, so I just cut the wrong one, that's all. No big deal. So I'll just cut this one. This one has the mark on it already. Okay. That should be good now. I'm going to close it and see if that feels good and it's not like hanging over. No, it is hanging over. Do you see that? So I'm going to just take a little sliver right off of it. And then I'll keep this paper for future reference. And measure all my other vellum and acetate and what have you with this template. That did not cut straight, dude. Yeah, that is wonky as I don't know what. I might have to just start all over. We'll find out. That's okay, I have a ton of paper, so. Yeah. That is way too short. Okay, so I'll just get another paper. The length looks good. So I will measure the length off of this and keep that the same. So I'll cut there, and then this part right here, and I'm going to try to close that to get a good size feel. It's just trial and error, you know. Okay, so let's try that. Well, first I'm going to do this one because I don't want to have to measure it again. Try to keep your paper straight. Unlike me. It's just trial and error. Okay, that looks good. And then hopefully, now it's this side that we want. Okay, see, it is bigger than the old one. Man, it's still too short. Okay, again, going for the kill. We are going to do it this time. I assure you of that. We hope. Let me just grab another paper from my stash. And like I said, the height looked good. It's just I can't get the length for some reason. There we go. I'm going to go all the way out. I'm going to go out a little further and then inch my way back. To cut it. All right, third time is the charm, right? Hopefully. Okay, that looks good, but it's just slightly bigger. So I'm gonna very carefully just cut it down a little bit. Because I don't want to have to do number 4, but I want my template right. Okay, well, that looks good. There we go. Because I don't want it to stick over. That looks really good, okay? See that? It doesn't stick over. So, because that will bother me when I'm flipping through my pages. So, I think I have the height a little bit too high though. Just a touch. So I am going to go ahead and trim a little bit off of that part. Okay. But I didn't want to waste any paper. My valuable, beautiful vellum and acetate, so. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get my papers out and I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently the 4th time is the charm on this bad boy, but whatever. So I cut another one, and this one's perfect. Okay. Determination, keep going until you get it the way you want it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to trace the lines. And I've already rounded these corners on this paper. Obviously, I was going to use it for another project. So, oops, I'm just going to go down just a touch and then draw my mark. And this is easy as pie, so really. So I want to cut this side first. No, I want to cut this side first, where I have my mark right there. And then we have a nice leftover piece. You can make a bookmarker or whatever with that. And then I am going to go over here and this has a guide on it, this Fisker's cutting trimmer. So I'm just trying to make sure my paper is straight using the guide. There, you can see now. See that right there? That little guide there and there, but it's not long enough to go there. So I'm just using the one side to make sure, hopefully, that this is straight. Okay. And then the last cut is here. Okay, so now we have a gorgeous piece of unicorn paper. So I'm going to go ahead, since I'm doing this for January, and I'm going to go ahead and use another piece of paper. Now, I don't know if I would do that throughout the whole year because that'll bulk it up, but for January, I am going for it. I think this paper is stunning. It has a nice sheen to it. And I want a little pop for my January. Okay, again, I'm going to put this flush up against that paper guide. And then make sure... Well, actually, I can use my template, so I don't have to mark up my uniform vellum. That's what that's for. Okay, so I'm just making my little mark right there and right here. Is that right? Don't want to mess up. Okay. That looks good. Pretty good. It's a little bit wonky, so all I'm going to do is skim it and just trim a little teeny weeny bit. Now normally I would have cut those two papers together, but like I said, I had this already rounded because I was planning on using it on a different project and I didn't, so there's that. And then, so this is January 2019. And I'm just going to tip this in with a piece of washi. So I'll pick up my washi. Hold on one second. Okay, here we go. I picked out this beautiful sparkly pink washi tape. It's probably either from Michael's or Target. Probably one of those two. So I just measured it on the page exactly where I wanted it. Oh! Oops. I want it to be enough on the washi and enough on the, going for it, the vellum to stay put. Now I did go over a little bit on the side. I hate to do that because I don't like to waste my washi, but for this kind of thing, it's a little tricky, so, and I just want to crease that in nicely, and then go back over here and cut it. I'm going to cut this one as opposed to using my little credit card cutter because this is a thicker washi. So, alright, and I still have excess there, but I want to tip in this paper first. There is a little pencil on there, so I'm just going to erase that off. There we go. Before I get started. Let's see. This paper is so nice. Very, very beautiful. Okay, so same thing again. With the same washi tape. And as you can see, I still cut it a little too short. So all I'm going to do, because the washi will hide that right here, is put it flush up to the end where I want it. And then tape it in. And I'm going to tape it a little bit onto the vellum and the book and the other piece of paper. And then I'm just trying to crease it in a little bit like that. Same thing here. That way it sticks nicely. And then cut it. And then there's still a little excess, but I'll trim that up when I'm all done. Because I want to get this side tipped in, and then we'll do that part after. And that just gives, and there's a guideline right there. I'm not going to go over that because then it starts the grid. I'm going right as close up to the line as I can get, and you can see that's not exactly perfect, but it's close. But I don't want to rip this Tomoe River paper. Once you put washi on that from previous years' experience, like you saw it tore a little bit when I was trying to get it straight, that's it. You need to leave it. So, okay. Nice. Look how pretty that is. So, see, that does bulk it up a little bit. Not only with the washi tape, because this is pretty thick washi, but the pages too, but it adds a little interest to it. So, now I have my unicorns, my washi, and a nice piece of sheeny paper, and then my first day of January starts. So that looks super cute. Okay, so now to fix this part, because I have some overage of the washi, I am gonna very carefully just try to cut that as close as I can. Might just, yeah, there we go. Cut it all at once. It's not as easy to cut this in a bound book, but there we go. And then do the same thing on this side. Careful not to cut your strings, your book markers. Ew. That would be a nightmare. Okay, so that is it. Very nice. So that is how I want my months to start my daily pages. And then, all right, I think that gives it a nice, beautiful look. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of those, and then I'll come back and do a flip through when I'm done. Catch you in a minute. And voila, like that, we are done. Just like that. Okay, so this is my template. So I ended up using this Cocoa Eero letter pen in black to help me mark the acetate, because nothing like a pencil wouldn't stay on it. So I am just going to, that's a little tip. That way you can't use pencil obviously on acetate, but I'm going to mark this as template for my hobo, A5 cousin. And then I have a place that I keep my templates for, like my Midori and my Bulletjournal and things like that. So I'll just stick that with that. And then I will show you what I did. Here is the flip through. So this is my Hobonichi 2019. And what I decided to do was also to tip in another page in the front, another 2 pages actually. And then I can just watercolor on this when I feel like it or whatever. So I love, love, love this bow, pink bow paper with the gold foiled bows from Michaels. So I just had to put this in. I used this last year too. So I really like that, and I used some rose gold washi. Even though the bows are gold, I like to mix. And then this paper is a very beautiful textured pink paper in the single section from Michaels. So I decided to go ahead and tip that in. It has such a nice feel to it. It's embossed and has little, it's like little circles all over it. It feels so lovely when you turn the page. So, and then again, I can just watercolor all over this side too. So, all right. And then we're just going to go ahead and flip to my dailies. Okay, so I used the pink washi tape like I showed you guys, and this is the unicorn vellum from Hobby Lobby. I tipped it on all sides, all 4 sides, well, all 3 sides. 1, 2, and then 3. And this is just a piece of pink paper that's very sheeny from Hobby Lobby in the single section. Pink washi. I think it turned out nice. So, and then I did make it overhang just a little farther. I can trim that off if I want, but I kind of like it because I can just flip to my months. I used rose gold washi here and a piece of acetate with gold letters all over. It has a bunch of different sayings. Live adventurously, slow down, one day at a time, focus on what's important, fresh start, write the book, keep your face something, collect memories. Oh, write the book you want to read. Keep your face to the sun. And I got that at Michael's. And then I put a piece of washi there. So that's February. And then March, I used a piece of beautiful vellum from the current TPS kit. And it's gorgeous tulips. And then another piece of TPS washi from the current kit as well. And then April, I used tulips. Rose gold foiled tulips from TPS on a pink backdrop and the TPS washi. Not sure which kit that's from. And then May, I used a piece of gingham green and white washi tape, actually from the Dollar Tree. I love that gingham, so I don't care where it's from, because if I like it, I like it. And this is a gorgeous piece of vellum from TPS. And then for June, I used TPS washi again. And then I'm just smoothing it out. And then this vellum is from Hobby Lobby. It's a gorgeous, reminds me of Hawaii, with all of the green plants. And then again, another piece of washi. And this is the rather thick, like 1-inch washi. So this was a little bit hard to get in there, but I did it. So I didn't want to bore you by filming all that. And then this is a piece of beautiful holographic foiled washi tape from Michael's. And then this is TPS acetate with the unicorns. Stunning. I love it. So that is my July. And then for August, I have a piece of Simply Gilded pink and gold foiled washi tape. That's Simply Gilded. And then a piece of vellum from TPS, one of the kits. I can't remember which month. But it's very beautiful. Silver flowers with pink in the center of the stamen, where the stamen is. And then again, with the Simply Gilded washi. And then we have September. I used plaid washi, and I think that's from the Target Dollar Spot, if I'm not mistaken. And the acetate is rose gold polka dots from TPS. Love it. Another piece there of the washi tape. And then this is TPS plaid washi tape for October, and this is a piece of acetate from last fall's TPS kit. Very beautiful fall colors. I love that. And then, and then the same washi on this side, the plaid washi from the TPS kit last fall. And then November, TPS Plaid Washi, beautiful from last season. Another TPS piece of acetate. And more of the same matching washi on the other side to help hold it in. Reinforces it. And then this washi tape, I do believe this Buffalo Check washi is from Target Dollar Spot last season, last winter. And then this beautiful silver star vellum is from Hobby Lobby. More washi. And then a piece of acetate from TPS this past year. Very nice. So that is everything. And it made it a little bit thick, as you can see. But not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm okay with that. And so far, this is my setup and what I've done. And I like it. I like decorating my planners. And as you can see, it pops up just a touch. Like when it's sitting there. So I'll put it on its like this on the opposite side. And then I'll put a stack of books on top of it. So it will eventually get flatter. And I'll leave it on, you know, overnight for a week if I have to. And it'll flatten out. So, but I like having all of that decoration and texture added to my planner. I think it's lovely. It's not a new concept. A lot of people have been doing tip-ins for years, so I just thought I would do that in my hobo. It's extra washi. And then all my little extra washi pieces, I save them to the side. And what I'll do is I'll make a heart in here, and then I'll just go ahead and start my 2019 washi heart. And then fill it up till it's all full for the whole year. And I think that'll turn out lovely. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And I hope it inspires you to do something creative in your planner. Alright guys, take care. Peace out.